Alright, I picked up a new longbow. I was debating on it for a while. I talked myself into it, and I wanted what I'm going to call a budget longbow, kind of an entry level, but not something very cheap. I got this right around $200. This is in, excuse me, an OMP October Mountain Products. This is a Sierra. Sometimes it's called the Mountain Man Sierra. There was two different ones that I was looking at very heavily. I don't know why, I just kind of went towards the OMPs. There's some other bows in this kind of price range. They have the Ozark Hunter, which was like $30, $40 less. And that one basically doesn't have clear glass on the limbs from what I could tell the difference. And the newer ones don't have the rose, I want to say it's rosewood, redwood. I don't remember. Honestly, I didn't really care that much. It was black on the limbs, and I honestly, I just liked the look a little better. I got it for $210 shipped, I think. It's a 68-inch longbow. Not a recurve longbow. String doesn't touch on this model. They do have recurve models. Again, the other thing I liked about this is instead of a traditional grip on the longbow, this has a contoured grip with like a palm swell in it. It fits my hand very comfortably, very nicely. It's center cut. It has a shelf, which is slightly radiused right here. The bow is slightly radiused there, so you have very minimal contact when the arrow is on the shelf. I did go ahead and order a bear hair rest that I'm going to put on here. I ordered a fast flight string. This bow is fast flight compatible. It comes with a Dacron string. It's a 16 strand, just regular run-of-the-mill string, which it's fine for what it is. I just figured for like $12 from 60X or wherever you can get a string. I got a fast flight. I'll just compare the two, and then I have an extra string either way. Strung, the bow is 65 inches. It's a 68-inch bow, or 65 and a half tip to tip while strung. I did order a 65-inch string for the AMO specs there. I only saw a couple videos on YouTube about this bow, and it was basically just a couple guys out, and it looked like the desert or wherever they were shooting it. I'm not going to shoot the bow right now. I did just take a couple shots because I just opened it up, and I was like, I'll shoot it. But I wanted to basically show, there was a couple guys that had them, and theirs had almost like a tiger stripe pattern on the grain on the front. Mine doesn't. I'm sure if your local shop has it, you can pick out whatever one you want. But I ordered this actually on eBay from a guy or a company. It's like a maple, hardwood, very nice grain to it that runs down. Like I said, the palm swell was a big thing for me. I'm not a fan of that standard kind of just blocky grip. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here's an old bow. It's a recurve, but it has that old style grip, and it's just like a block. It doesn't have any kind of contour to it at all. This is an old bow that we use for bow fishing sometimes. Get that out of the way. Excuse me. It's got a very nice traditional clean look to it for my taste. I like it. It's tall, it's big, it's not something, I don't know. I'm going to try and hunt with it this year. I'm going to shoot with it. I just picked up some gold tip traditional arrows. I went with a 500 spine. This is a 40-pound model. I think they go anywhere from, I want to say 35 or 30 all the way up to 60. I went with a 40, I have, I think, a 50-pound recurve or a 55-pound. I have my compounds. I got the crossbow. It was like a lighter weight for me, just something at the beginning of the season, get back into to shoot kind of more often and not strain. I've been having problems with my shoulder. But so I wanted to keep above 30, 35 just for hunting's sake if I do hunt with it, which I plan to. I ordered those beaver puffs, the beaver ball puffs or whatever they're called. I'm going to put those on the fast flight string or whatever string I decide I like better. I took a couple shots with it. It did have a little bit of hand vibration. It had a little bit of a twang, but I just strung it quick, and it was dead on at 7 inches on my brace height, which, again, I got to spend some time tuning it, mess with the arrows, mess with it once I get the rest on. set my brace height, set my knock height and everything, and I'm sure that vibration will go away. It wasn't really that bad. If you just take this out of the package, string it, and shoot it, it didn't shoot terrible. It wasn't a horrible shooting bow just like that. But, I mean, you got to spend some time setting it up and tuning it. I just wanted to go over quick some of the, again, views of it, because I had a hard time finding anything online. And if you're interested in buying this bow and you want to see it in more detail, you know, it's kind of, that's how I do stuff. The finish overall is pretty nice. It's got like a satinish feel to it. There's a couple spots when you run your hands up and down the limbs where it almost feels like there's something there, or it's, I don't know, you feel like a little ding or a divot in the glass or whatever it is. I don't know. I don't particularly care. This isn't like a $600, $700, $1,000 bow where I'd be mad and pissed off that I feel that. There's nothing I'm complaining about. And again, I'm going to take this into the woods. I'm going to squirrel hunt with it, hopefully deer hunt with it. I'm going to shoot it in the backyard, and I'm sure like my wife might take a couple shots with it. It might get dinged up eventually, whatever. The limb tips have nice overlays. Again, I don't have all the information with me. I don't have the material, but it's fast flight compatible. It has that overlay on the limbs. So that's nice. Strung up nice. I mean, those grooves are very deep and pronounced. The tips are rounded over very nice. There's no real sharp edges. I do like the radius thing on the grip. I just wanted to, again, give a quick little video on this. October Mountain Products. This is the 40-pound model Sierra. The other model they make is the Ozark Hunter, which is a little bit cheaper, but it has that black kind of glass to it. It just, I don't know, it just looked a little bit more elegant, and it wasn't that much more money, so I went with it. So far, I'm happy. I really, hopefully, like it and shoot it well, but I just figured I'd just put a quick video up there. Anyone was interested or looking at them. All right? Thanks, guys.